So with the Yellow Mask DLC, as I mentioned, I don't know what exactly it covers. I only know it's the original prologue, but I don't know exactly what that means. Because it's not like a full game. It's just the beginning of it. But I don't know what they consider the beginning of the game. So we're gonna find out together. This is how the game was supposed to begin. I don't know why changes were made. I don't know what made them reconsider and go in a different direction. But let's see what the plan was. I start a new game.
I believe in God. God is my shepherd. I lack nothing. He guides me along the right paths for his name's sake.
Alright, Benedek being preachy.
The valley of the shadow of death, I fear
Great song.
no
Love
evil,
it.
For you are with me. What is this place? I have no memory of it.
We already begin with the... This is very different.
I did something horrible, but I can't remember what it is. I can't remember my life at all. I need help and I must seek forgiveness.
So, tutorial. Use the left mouse button to examine, interact, talk to, pick up, and the right mouse button to examine and walk to. So, just... Okay. Where did we get a tutorial during this side thing? Alright, so yeah, still more or less the same game. Weird hellscape, Benedek. What dream are you having? In the original game, he dreamt about being locked in a basement, which I don't know if it's better or worse than this. Let's take shelter. Or try to, I guess.
I can't.
Of course you can't, because you're weak, Benedek. You've always been weak.
It's stuck. Someone's holding it from the inside.
Satan?
May I come in? All I seek is help and forgiveness. That voice. I recognize it.
You do? Because I can't hear anything.
Father, can you let me in? I know it's you. Here on the doorstep of the blessed house, I'm asking you, I'm begging.
You have not set your mind on the things of God, but on the things of men.
Is that supposed to be Joseph? Is that supposed to be his actual dad? He sounds way cooler than in the main game.
I beg you, have mercy, let me pass. I need his help and absolution.
Ah, rejected.
Something's appearing on the stones.
Oh, is that... No, it's Petra and Joseph. Great, his parents' graves. Pleasant.
Petra Donani, 1943 to 1997. Forgive me, Mother. I barely remember you.
97, so... Does that give us a timeline for the main game? Because we never got a timeline for the main game. Because we never actually learned when exactly the game takes place. So their mom died in 97. That's... good to know, I guess.
Joseph Donani, 1935 to 1909. The year of his death is missing.
Because he didn't
I
die.
can't remember what happened to you. Father,
Or did he?
Can you...
Your mind was infected by your corrupted soul. Shame on you.
Hello, cute Taylor. Welcome in, welcome in. No, and then thank you for the wishes, Raccoon. Alright, so is Dad talking from beyond the grave? Are we in hell? I think we are.
I can't remember anything from the past.
A long time ago, you've made a fateful decision to abandon God. There shall be no
Benedek?
grace
Abandon God? Never.
I never abandoned
Thank you for the
God.
head pats,
Let
kid's
me
head.
pass. Let me understand what...
Enough! No words will ever open that door again for you.
My mind may be roaming in the shadows, but my soul is still pure. Let me talk to him.
You don't have a soul anymore, son. Look inside. What do you see?
Guilt and sorrow. Guilt for what, Benedek?
Guilt and sorrow.
If you had stayed true to the faith, nothing sinful would have ever happened.
I've never abandoned faith. The true faith. What is true faith? I know you taught me what it is, but I can't remember.
It's a pity to what you've been reduced to, Benedek.
You reduced him to this, man. Shut up.
A corrupted soul is like a bottomless
This is
black
all your
pit.
fault.
It nourishes a false faith. You have been eternally banished from his house. But forgiveness is what he can give, even in the darkest of places. Accept your burden.
No, just a Bible crawling out of a grave. Come on, grab it. There we go. Yeah, sure, take it. Take the weird
accept
Bible.
Your Bible, Father. It is my burden now.
He pushed it out of the grave.
To the other side of the valley until you reach the place of torment and sorrow.
That is my punishment, to dwell eternally in such a place.
You've already been punished. For your sins you have been cursed.
Who cursed me? God did this to me?
Deeds cannot be undone, but can be forgiven. If you truly repent and want to be absolved in his eye, you must go and save your bloodline's last soul.
Which
I
isn't
don't understand.
Benedek.
I'm the last of my bloodline.
Yeah.
Everyone else is dead.
Even
Fallacy.
Victoria?
Now leave. Act before the time has passed.
Wait, I'm begging you.
What are my sins? Who is the last soul? And what are his sins? Besides, I mean, he already said abandoning your faith, even though. Did that? Why would that happen?
Sins? Father?
No, nothing.
Answer me.
Dad is done. Dad went for milk.
Into your hands I commend my fate like I always did. I don't know who I am looking for, but I need to act quickly and find that poor soul before it's too late. For both of us.
The last of the bloodline. Is it the Victoria's child? Oh, that's a bloody Bible.
My burden. My soul.
Very, very bloody. What does it? What does it say? A
This is the
bastard
grave of
sibling?
my
Eh?
father,
Maybe.
Yosef Donani.
Maybe he had a child with that old woman.
Here lay the remains of my mother,
And,
Petra
and
Donani.
didn't the child die? I mean, technically yes, but this is the original prologue. So this is basically the beginning of the game. Or what it was supposed to be. So this is the before all of that happened.
A silent cathedral of tall trees. Its gaze gives me a crippling sense of dread.
Yeah, the trees? And not like the fiery orange-red hellscape? That's not worrying you? It's the trees? You're a weird one, Benedek. Let's go to the fire. Let's jump in the pits of hell. Ah,
The path
fun.
to redemption.
That's
Or
nice.
hell.
Hell. I'm picking hell.
This is the place.
And we're being
Not a
watched.
single soul is alive here. I may be late.
God?
God, talk to me. Give me a sign. Where's my bloodline's last soul? Nothing but silence.
I mean, it's an eye, not a mouth. So. Yeah, be not afraid. Ah, the eye
Scent so
follows.
close to this strange altar is unbearable. All of these people scorched beyond recognition. It's impossible to. Hold on. They all have almost identical marks on their flesh.
Well, tattoos.
So familiar. I must have seen them before.
Injuries? What marks?
No. Seals of pledge, the devil's marks.
Satanus.
These people pledged their obedience to the most evil of all. Or mindless beings.
Sure, they're mindless.
There's something in one of the cadaver's neck. A necklace, it seems.
How did that survive? No, also, there is something I learned, because I played the entire main game without learning this, that if you hold space, you can see everything that is interactable on the screen. I played the entire game not knowing this is a thing. And I only just learned this. I played the game on the hard mode, basically.
It's a rosary, still intact. Some initials are called.
That's why I didn't find all the things, because I didn't know what I could press.
B and D. I can't recall. I'm struggling, but there's something about it that.
I mean, that's your name, right? Benedek Talking. Is that you? Are you a ghost? I mean, you're probably a ghost. Also, hello. How are you doing? Are you the Grim Reaper? So yeah, you can look at what things you can press, and you can check them out. It's very fun.
It's formed by several people crawling into each other. Its significance and use are beyond my comprehension.
Yeah, let's check out this guy. How did you die on top of a tree, my guy? Or is he nailed there?
This person sought but failed to achieve.
And he just died glued onto the tree. How?
Fire mutilated its
welcome
hands
in,
and gave it a
Galio.
lump-like figure.
It has been a year. One entire year. My affiliate anniversary is next week. Next Monday. Which I do have a thing planned for. An entire year of the streaming. And thank you so much for your continued support. And welcome into this absolute fucking hellscape. Also, the eye follows you. The eye watches. It's big brother. Very creepy. So, who are you? What you doing?
Who are you? What do you want? In the name of God, answer me or be gone.
Oh yeah, you're telling the thing to be gone. Sure. Ah, it's a creepy face. Ah, it's Vicky. Nice. Hello.
Show yourself.
Are you Victoria, or are you telling me to find Victoria?
She had the rosary. My rosary. Those initials are mine. This is my sister. My bloodline's last soul. Dead. In front of my
I mean, if you're still alive, then you're lost, so... You killed my sister? How do you know that?
God have mercy on me. Save me. I am late, but I need your help. I need to remember, and I need absolution for my sins.
Your sins.
We still don't know what his sins are, though. Okay, that it is, so that part still is in the game.
The fire.
The fire, the screaming, the smell of burned flesh.
Fire, the screaming, the smell of burned flesh. I remember now. I executed them all.
You wouldn't execute anybody, Benedek. You're too much of a coward.
And I killed Victoria. The last.
There's no way you did any of that.
But I still can't remember. Nothing before or after this act. Nothing at all. It's like I'm seeing someone else's memory.
Oh, is he remembering his ancestor, like the witch hunter? Is that what's actually happening? Because we did have a scene like that in the main game.
You mean everything to me, God, but I deserve no help.
You're
and
so
no
dramatic,
for I have
Benedek.
killed my own sister.
What vision are you seeing right now?
My sins! My sins! Eternal torment and sorrow is all I want! For there are sins that lead to hell.
Don't all sins lead to hell? Isn't that the point of sins? Okay, well, that was fun. Yeah, I actually really do like the screams. The screams were nice. Those are some good, gut-wrenching screams. Kudos to the VA, yeah.
My eyes, I can't see anything at all. My eyes are fine. It's just that I don't.
Yeah, it's the glasses.
I don't have my glasses.
Calm down,
on.
Benedek. Breathe.
That dream, the church
Breathe,
from my
Benedek.
hometown, the graves of my parents, the crucified cadavers, and God in the form of an eye. It was the most terrible dream I've ever had. That wasn't me. That's not who I am, God. You know me.
Yeah, so he was dreaming of, like, some other scenario. He wasn't dreaming about himself. But he put himself in somebody else's shoes?
I remember everything from my past. I've never sinned. I've never been forbidden to enter a church.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
True faith is I'm obedient only to you, God. It's what I want. It's how my father taught me to be. My father, who one day just disappeared from our lives, shattering my
And found
mother's
himself
will
a
to
new
live.
wife.
My father, who gave me his Bible the day before he left our family.
Reach for the Bible and pray. Is that really the priority right now, Benedek? Yeah, I guess he did have a terrible dream.
I can't find it. It's not in my jacket. Where is it? It must be here somewhere.
I'll grab your... Oh, the glasses were on the ground last time. In the main game, they were on the ground.
Something's on the floor.
Are they still there?
Glasses? Oh.
Yeah, there they are. Found them.
I'm so distressed. How was I supposed to find anything without them? She dragged me to this town and made me stay in this living tomb of a house that tried to taint me while I was sleeping. No, it didn't try to taint me. It tried to curse me. Yes, to curse my soul. I was told in the nightmare that I was cursed. It must have been my mind which was trying to warn me I was being cursed by the house, or by the town as a whole. I don't know, both, I guess. I'm still in peril here. I should leave at once, but I can't. I can't leave without my Bible, and I can't leave alone.
You can.
Not without my bloodline's last soul by my side.
Oh, so you do care about your sister. Kinda. Alright, what else is there to explore here? Blanky.
Ah, my blanket.
Oh, you actually took it? What?
The only thing keeping me warm since childhood.
So you've had this since childhood? Right, stick? Can we grab a stick? I'm pretty sure you're gonna need it at some point, Benedek. Alright, so now we can see what things we can interact with. Would have been really useful in the main game. Jeez. Why am I only now finding this out?
A mass of trees and shrubs under a thick layer of dreary clouds.
How poetic.
It's a bust of an unknown veiled person. Everything here feels so wrong.
Yeah, no, I agree. Fireplace, let's go inside.
It's like staring into a starless sky. Completely black, cold, silent.
What does the fireplace look like? Jeez.
It depicts a pale bald man with a very long white or even yellow beard.
Santa?
Tall, dark trees, a crossroad, and a lonely house. It's as bleak as it is in here.
Of course, there's a crossroad. There's always a... Everything bad happens at the crossroads.
This is not a stoop, and the water inside is not holy. This is profane.
Well, maybe it's not meant to be a stoop. What even is a stoop?
It resembles a dying woman, or one that's suffering unbearable pain. One of her eyes is gouged out, and the other one is closed, and parts of her face are mutilated.
Wait, what are you seeing that I'm not Benedek? No, yeah, no, it does look kind of disfigured. It does look weird. Coat?
It doesn't belong to any of us, but maybe.
Are you gonna take it?
Nothing. Just a few very long and thick spikes.
Wow, rummaging through somebody else's pockets. Really holy of you, Benedek.
I don't understand the smaller ones. It's something abstract.
Does she still look like Victoria?
She has kind, dark eyes.
No,
and a
she doesn't.
face with long black hairs, and such a strange, sad smile.
No resemblance to Victoria. Ooh, symbol. This wasn't in the main game as well, right? Is this the Saboran symbol?
A symbol, almost unnoticeable. It looks like a strange cross with 3 triangles.
The Saboran symbol, yeah. So these things were not here, though.
It looks like a miniature of a skull-headed humanoid tribe.
Which is actually kind of weird because the sewing machine was here and this doll was here as well, I believe. But this was the only creepy doll that was in the house. These were not here.
Mother used to have a similar one. I can still hear its sound in my head. See the images of those beautiful childhood days in my mind.
So maybe I'm just not noticing, but his mouth does not move when he speaks. Which I probably shouldn't talk about that because my mouth sometimes doesn't move when I speak. My motto doesn't always respond. So maybe I shouldn't judge. So let's go upstairs.
I can't see my Bible in these shadows. I just hope. Victoria must have taken it from me while I was asleep and then placed it somewhere upstairs. There was no other explanation.
Just go up the stairs, Benedek. What the hell?
It is strange. She never did that.
Do you always monologue when you go to different rooms? Nikki? Oh, someone. I mean, I know who it is,
Who's
but...
there? Victoria?
It's clearly not. You have your glasses, Benedek. What the hell? I mean, it's Nikolay. Well,
Nikolay?
yeah, it's Nikolay. Nikki?
Where's my Bible?
I don't know. Why don't you ask her?
Where is she?
Under the blanket. Come closer. Wake her up.
Yeah, well, Nikolay is a lot creepier here than he is in the main game.
The bed's empty. Where is she?
What do you believe in, Benedek?
Where's my sister? I need to see her. She took my Bible away from me.
Answer me first. Besides God, what do you believe in?
I believe life should be spent in solitude where questions like yours cannot arise.
See, I believe life is pointless without a family. We don't exist if we don't belong to someone else except God.
Going into
Family,
deep philosophical
Benedek.
conversations.
Without a family, life cannot exist.
I guess that's somewhat true.
You made that clear enough when you abandoned priesthood to marry my sister.
That was a sacrifice I believed had to be made. As of today, I'm not so sure anymore.
I'm not following.
Neither am I, honestly. Where are you going with this, Nikolay?
Family members don't hurt each other. It's wrong. Don't you agree?
Sure, and family members should not lock up their children in basements.
Victoria hurt you? What did she do this time?
You did. You turned her against me.
Hey, I just started the game. I'm barely here.
About the things you suggested to her yesterday on the train.
I beg your pardon? I didn't say a word to her, to you, to no one, as a matter of fact.
What about calling me an addict?
That I did say. Oh, so that you said. So you did talk to him to insult him. God, you're such a dick.
That I did say. But what have I done? I didn't turn her against you. She even defended you.
Of course she did. When she's the one who gave me the morphine months ago.
So he is an addict in this version.
She did what family's supposed to do. She helped her husband to alleviate his pain. Now, it's your turn, Benedek. Will you help me?
It was a very weird turn that he did. Kind of floating.
Help you with what? I just want to talk to her.
I want that too. I want to talk to my wife.
So where is she? What's going on? I don't want to stay here anymore.
You think I'm a degenerate? Have I imagined hearing your voices downstairs?
Apparently you have.
That was just me. She's not downstairs.
How many times I called your names before hearing that horrible scream of yours?
I screamed when I woke up from a terrible nightmare.
Well, I'm living the nightmare right now. Don't lie to me. I heard you talking after that scream.
Okay, he's
I
crazy.
talked to God, and I talked to myself, and then I came here to talk to her.
Is that true? Because the real problem I have is that the two of you emptied my whole bag while I was asleep. Why? I don't care about all that stuff. Have it.
Now that he mentioned his bag, where's mine? I didn't see it downstairs.
Just give me my my pills back.
No, this is gonna go
Make
bad.
my pain go away.
You think I'm a thief? Go on then, search me.
I believe you can be anything you want, as long as it fits your vision of righteousness, Brother Benedek. But you're
Not a
stupid.
fan of the priesthood,
You risk
huh?
being caught while carrying them around.
Instead of accusing me, perhaps you should search in that bag of yours again.
I did that, and I scoured the whole floor several times already, only to find nothing. Someone took my pills. Maybe it was you. Maybe it was her. Maybe it's time for me to start questioning my belonging to this family. I'm gonna go downstairs now. You stay here.
Why? I already told you she's not there.
Don't be anxious. If she is, I'll make her talk and give me my pills back. If she's not, I'll find them by myself. In any case, I'll call you once I'm done.
Maybe they had a quarrel and she left before I woke up. I don't trust him. Whatever the truth is, I should take the chance and search for my Bible while he's not around. Remember what I asked you? Have you seen my Bible?
I don't understand. You want my help now? To be honest, I'm not sure I've seen it. But you should definitely search the floor. People say I don't have a keen eye for details, so I might not have noticed it.
Yeah, Nikolay is very different in this version, huh?
Not ideal, but much better.
Oh yeah, let's get some light in here. And all the things we can click. He's lessons. Do you think he's less? At least he was kind of normal in the main game. He was more worried about his wife. He had like visions that he was actually worried about, and he openly talked about them. Now he's just threatening. Which also kudos to the VA, because the VA is really making him scary, honestly. It's a very low threatening voice. And I think it's working great.
This makes me wonder. Are all the creations in this house a consequence of someone's imagination or experience?
The creepy faces.
It's an unfinished painting of what looks to be like a mother and a child standing in shallow water.
How do you know? It's covered. Oh, the book's the same.
The manuscript of Luca Tomini, Codex Niva, Goldin, Heart of Pagubitse? I've never heard of these works.
I think they are the same books.
Miniatures of strangely shaped white people.
I specifically remember the Pagubitsa one, because I did try to look it up to see if it's a real place or a person.
Is that a giant heart?
Is it? I thought it was a tree. Not the Warhammer 40k collection.
The painting is stained, but the sinister gaze of the man is still clearly noticeable.
So no notes about him being a raven. So was this sculpture in the main game too? A giant heart? Did I not notice it? I thought it was a tree. Like, who's this guy?
A grieving man with a forehead full of horrible dark lesions.
Can I open the door? Probably not. Nope, still can't.
I'll have to find a key first.
Who's this guy?
It reminds me of a man I haven't seen for a while. One day he just stopped attending our church.
No, how creepy would it be if like every single face here is somebody Benny has seen?
A yellow blanket, wrinkled only on one side of the bed, which means that either Victoria or Nikolay didn't sleep here.
Yeah, there's the bag as well.
Was he telling me the truth?
Yeah, may as well search.
He did. It's completely empty. Why would Victoria take all of his belongings?
Cause she's
It doesn't
weird.
make sense.
Oh.
So, obviously, your wife's not here, Nikolay.
Hello?
She must have sneaked out while Benedek was holding you upstairs. And now you're supposed to go after her, right? Perhaps she has your pills. But if you've learned something in your marriage, it's that she always expects you to make the most obvious decision. Just look around the room first.
Okay, no, he's very creepy. Okay, what am I supposed to look at? Stick? Do you want the stick, Nikolay?
Just a mere wooden stick.
Hey, don't knock the stick till you've tried it. I'm definitely gonna need the stick.
Could be worth taking a look.
You're gonna rummage through the pockets too, sure.
No pills, just spikes.
Are you gonna take the spikes? Oh, you have a key.
Unlocks a door in the house we're staying.
Is it the main door, or is it the key that Nikolay is Benedek's looking for?
For holy water.
You know, what spikes are they even talking about?
A lifeless woman who's been tortured before her death.
Oh, so you can make that call, sure. Is it in the fireplace?
Silent. Full of dead coals.
They're coals, Nikolay. They were never alive to begin with.
A man of secrets and silent pain. Very intriguing piece of art.
Okay, what do we have to look at? The paintings? No.
The witch, the king, and the kingdom.
Okay. Oh, there's this guy. Can we open this guy?
A blinded dead man.
Nope.
Looks like the owner has an alluring hobby. These dolls are nothing special. Except for the big ones at the back. Not counting the headless ones, of course.
I mean, they
You
look
should
kind of
definitely
neat.
take one of
I'd
them
be
for your
terrified.
Private collection. Which one do you choose?
Why don't you take one? The horned one or the crowned one? So he's just gonna take one just like that? Alright, well, I mean, I have horns, so I'm gonna take the horned one. Yeah, just
Bad choice.
grab him, I guess.
The image of the devil.
Okay,
The
sure.
doll with horns.
See, just because it has horns doesn't mean it's of the devil.
Here. A small brown bag. And it's not just any bag. It's Benedek's bag.
Wait, how did the
You
bag
have to
fit
ask
here?
yourself why it was hidden here? What's inside?
Okay. So that just transferred me for no reason.
It's a giant tree with dozens of corpses hanging from its branches, and skulls that feed its roots. The branches represent visual keychain holders, and there's a key hanging as a corpse on one of them.
Nope, there is the key. Alright, we have a key. Does it open this door?
The door is locked.
No, wait. Gotta use the key.
It fits perfectly, but the lock won't budge. The door is locked.
So why won't it budge if it fits? I kick it. He's not strong enough to kick anything. Alright, so can we somehow get the lock to work properly?
I can't breathe. It smells so sickening.
Somebody needs to let some air in.
Just old clothes. And nothing but mold in them.
So they're not yours then. Cabinet. This is where the oil was before. And
It's
it wasn't the
locked.
cabinet. Ah, it's locked. Is perhaps this the key? Is the multifunction key?
Appalling. A heap of dead.
Dead what, Benedek? Ah, right. One of them wasn't dead.
Damned rats! It scurried into the... Victoria! Nikolay, what's happening? I'd better check.
Let's show the cabinet first. What's inside? Poke your head
There's a
in,
heap of
Benedek.
dissected frogs in his house.
Frogs? Why frogs? What the hell?
That window was right above the front door. Liar said he'd call me. Nikolay! Wait! I have to stop him.
So Nikolay went out. Did he take the bag?
Something's amiss here. Nikolay must have touched these dolls.
Yeah, one of them is missing. Ah, bag.
That's my bag. How did it get on the floor?
And how was it hidden behind the dolls? There is no way the dolls hid this bag. It's nowhere near small enough. Are you gonna grab it, Benedek?
The inside is all wet, slimy. My rosary is here, and so is my pen. But everything else is gone. Nikolay must have known the whole time where my bag was. Which means he has my Bible as well. Or it's Victoria who has it. I didn't turn her against him. It was Nikolay who turned Victoria against me.
Yeah, well, you convinced him of that.
Maybe it's all part of a wicked plot against me. All she had to do was drag me to this place and put me on the stage like a puppet. And now they are just pulling the strings. They make me sleep in this house. They take my Bible and hide my bag. She disappears, and now...
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot more hatred in his voice about Victoria.
Now he's doing the same. Nikolay is trying to disappear.
Because I feel like in the main game he was a bit more indifferent, maybe? Like, he still didn't like her, but I feel like here he just outright fucking hates her. Alright, where are you at, Nikki? Oh yeah, that's not suspicious at all. Got the bag now, though.
A gift I received from Father General after spending 7 beautiful years at Yasna Gora. It repels the darkness and keeps its fiends away from me.
Also, Yasna Gora, it should translate to clear mountain, I believe. Yasna is the same in Bulgarian, the Yasin, clear.
Nikolay!
Are you taking a shit, Nikolay? You need some toilet paper?
I was checking something.
Really?
God, he
On the
sounds so
ground,
creepy.
Between the leaves and behind the house. Stop this madness. Who's there?
Calm down.
Why are you so
doing
calm?
this to me?
Benedek, listen to me.
No, I've listened to your lies in the house. Now you should listen to me.
All right. I'm all ears.
Alright,
It's clear to me that what the two of you are doing goes way back.
let out your
months
frustrations,
before this
Benny.
damn journey.
What are you talking about?
Let me explain.
Go right ahead.
How would you describe this town? Would you say it's a hidden gem in the mountains?
Well, it is alluring, isn't it?
To whom?
Is it?
The gem in the mountains were her words. That's how Victoria tried to convince me to go on this journey with the two of you. And when I refused, what did she do? She went to my superior, Father Imre, and claimed that Sveti Kotar is a work of God. She convinced him, so I had to go. But I never believed those words. And God knows I was right to do so. We all saw the truth the moment we arrived in this town.
You mean the ritual on the square? I found it fascinating.
Where's my Bible?
Again with this question? You must have lost it somewhere. But don't worry, you can probably get a new one in town.
I don't want a new one. I want exactly that Bible because it is mine. It was given to me by my father. And no one else except me is allowed to
The father
carry
who
it,
locked
even
you in
just
his basement.
touch it. Not my sister, not you, not even Father Imre.
I know. Calm down. Victoria told me this a long time ago.
This journey, this house, the disappearances, it's all part of your wicked plot against me.
A plot against you. Can you hear yourself? I'm starting to believe Victoria was right to have doubts about your health.
So this is what this journey is all about. You want to make me look crazy, put me in a mental institution.
Everybody's crazy
You got
here.
it all wrong. Calm down.
Wrong? You knew the whole time where my bag was. Did Victoria hide my Bible there and then you just grabbed it on your way out? I found something slimy in my bag. Did you drool while stealing my stuff, or was it her?
What?
Benedek.
And where is she? Is she hiding in the woods? Do you know?
What the hell?
She must have told you that I cannot leave this town without her. So why is she hiding from me?
Wait, why can't you?
Because she knows I can't leave without her, and this just prolongs the agony of being in this damned place. And that's exactly what's going on here. You want to torment me as long as you can. So what do you do to be sure I won't leave on my own? You steal my documents from the bag. But you know, before we left, I made her swear on our parents' graves that she would have to take me back to Budapest immediately if I decided so. So no, I'm not crazy. Are the two of you done with me now? Does she need to desecrate our parents' remains?
You certainly made a point here. I wouldn't say you're crazy, but you got it all wrong. How about I
Why
tell
does
you what
Nikolay
really
sound
happened?
more normal now? Did he find his morphine?
You expect me to believe you after everything that has happened?
We were robbed, Benedek. When I woke up, my first thought was that you and Victoria stole all my stuff, including my morphine. Then I went down and found your bag behind the dolls. Unlike my own, yours wasn't empty.
So I was right. Victoria put the Bible inside, and you...
No. The only things I found in there are a pen, a rosary, and this.
Are those human eyes? What?
Are those human eyes? You're the one who's crazy here.
30 pig's eyes inside a pig's bowel. Horrible, I agree.
The hell?
That's why your bag was so slimy.
This is insane. He's lying. And now that he's come closer, I can notice an unpleasant, musty smell on him.
What the hell is this
I believe it's what
prologue?
the perpetrator left to mock us. After stealing our stuff, he obviously had a need to leave a mark of his deed.
And who's supposedly our perpetrator?
The owner of the tavern. Of course.
Why would a man who waited a whole day just to give us the keys of the house do such a thing? And why would he take everything but my rosary and a pen?
I guess because it's the same man who left a dozen of pig's eyes in your bag.
I don't know where he got this bowel, but this story is ridiculous. So how do you explain Victoria's missing bag then? If that man robbed us without taking our bags, where is hers?
Maybe Victoria took it with her.
I noticed that the blanket on your bed is wrinkled only on one side. Confess, Victoria didn't sleep at all last night. She took her time to do everything you plotted together, and then she disappeared.
Enough with this crazy idea that this is all about you!
Holy shit.
I don't know where Victoria is. When I woke up,
Oh.
she wasn't there.
The smell on Nikolay,
Oh my
I just
God.
realized. It's the same odor of the wardrobe upstairs. These clothes he's wearing are not his. He must have taken them.
I'm going to get all of our stuff back.
I was not expecting him to yell like that. Jeez.
You just stay here and wait for Victoria.
What? Wait, no, you shouldn't. Is he going to meet her in town? Or perhaps she's hiding in the woods and waiting for me to leave. What should I do?
I have to move. I need my morphine. What do you want?
What would I feel like Benedek wouldn't trust him to go on his own. Let's go with the good old brother-in-law,
I'm going
Nikki.
with you.
Think about your sister. If you follow me, once she comes back, she'll find an empty house.
We can leave a note.
We do have a
What
pen.
about your Bible?
That's what I've been asking you from the moment you saw me today. Where is it?
So, you really don't have it. You're not as methodical as I thought you were.
What are you trying to say?
What are you trying to say?
Your Bible's in the cabinet upstairs. I didn't touch it. I swear.
What? No, it wasn't.
Where? How would you know if you didn't put it there?
I was searching for my pills when I found it among that pile of frogs.
Why didn't you tell me until now?
I thought you found it after I went downstairs. It's all right. Just go take it, and then we can leave together.
You
That's
should have
not
said
what's gonna
something.
happen.
If that is the truth, if it's really there, you desecrated it by leaving it among those carcasses. That pile is the only place I didn't search. I have to be sure he's not lying this time.
And while we're upstairs,
Don't make me wait too long.
he's gonna leave, isn't he? Grab the stick, Benedek. You're gonna need it. I'm not sure for what, but you're gonna need it.
I don't need it.
No, you do. Trust me. Wait. I heard a noise.
I've heard this dreaded sound too many times in my
Just
life.
go upstairs, Benedek. Don't waste time. Heap of frogs. Let's rummage through them. It's gonna be nasty.
Frogs and more. I didn't touch them before. How did they fall out? There's something buried beneath. It looks like it must be.
The lighting changed.
My Bible. This would never have happened if... Decided to come in?
Or somebody did.
Nikolay? For God's sake, answer me!
Slow breathing.
I must
Not a
before it's too
fan.
late.
Can the door open now?
The door is locked.
Alright, well, let's do a thing. Well, let's, save. Because I didn't save before, probably my mistake. Out this window?
There's no one outside.
Alright, well, that's down the stairs it is then. Nobody here? Can you grab the stick now? I am really focused on this stick. Okay, so there was heavy breathing, noises of some stepping on wooden floor. But nobody is here. Who or what was that? And of course he's gone.
I don't know if that was Nikolay. It's so dark in there.
Of course he's
Trying
gone.
again to disappear? I cannot stay in this house. I have to go into town and try to find Victoria. Maybe that was her. Maybe it was Nikolay. Or maybe it was a stranger. God, I don't know. I don't know what's happening, but I have to leave.
Yeah, see, I agree with that. Get the hell out. Can we go to the house? Yeah, we can't go to the house. Come. Thorns. Okay, let's explore other things first.
They're withered and woven all over the fence. They probably surround the whole house like a cursed crown.
A cursed... They're thorns, dude. It's a very natural part of,
It gives me the same
nature.
uneasiness as when looking into a tomb.
It's a weird way to describe a house, but sure, Benny. Ooh, can we open this place?
I'd need a key to see what's hiding behind it.
Well, I don't have a key anymore. Oh, the ground with the eyes. Are the eyes here? Did he leave them?
What was Nikolay doing here?
Throwing the eyes away?
Sleeves. Stirred, thrown aside, piled. My identity document. And Nikolay's too. Maybe he hid everything here.
Huh.
It doesn't make any sense. Why would he hide our documents here? Why his own?
Yeah, Benny's I understand, I suppose.
My ID. Issued in 1982 by the People's Republic of Hungary.
So he was born in 82.
Nikolay's ID. His eyes look so different now. Hollow. I don't know.
It's probably the morphine. And yep, there's just the two passports. More thorns here.
They're withered and woven all over the fence.
Okay, it's the same dialogue. Okay. Let's visit the neighbor. Hey, howdy neighbor, is my dad here? Come on, just go there.
Someone just moved from that window.
Aha.
They might have seen who entered the house. Maybe they have some information about Victoria. I have to ask.
Alright, the house is the same.
The graveyard of the house. It's pitch black down there.
A graveyard? This place is a graveyard?
Seem to care.
No, poor angel. Are you gonna prop it up? Oh, he is. Oh no, he's weak.
I can't.
God.
It felt like my spine was going to burst out of my back.
You're such a weakling, Benedek. Jeez.
A dead tree with an engraving. By the look of it, I'd say it was made a long time ago. There are 4 letters divided by a cross. V, K, J, and P. This engraving could be the only reason why the tree is being artificially kept alive.
It can probably bounce back. Just, you know, pour some water on it. But, you know, JP is like it was before, Jakov Prenger. And I'm not sure what Vera's last name was.
Nothing to see here. Just darkness. It looks just like the one on the other side of the door. This one is holding a withered plant.
And this one is empty.
It's held by a small angel and filled with the stench of death. There's a piece of rotting flesh inside this.
What? Trying to check the window. I think this is where we're gonna talk to Vera, but...
It's dark and bare. In the back room, I can see just some sheet-covered furniture, bathed in dim candlelight.
Alright, let's knock. I'm assuming Vera's character is the same.
Lift up your beautiful angel. It shouldn't be left neglected like that. Excuse me? We arrived last night. You probably heard us. A woman and I had a loud quarrel in front of the neighboring house. I'm looking for her. At some point after we arrived, maybe even during the night.
Yeah, just pour your heart out, Benedek.
And hasn't returned.
Ah.
Have you seen that woman? Maybe she never left. I don't know.
She's knocking back on the door.
Living so close, I suppose you visit the woods often? Ever venture in? Is it safe? Did you see anyone going into the woods a short time ago?
I'm hearing like a few grunts.
I didn't want to pester you.
Oh? What the hell?
This was a mistake. I apologize. I should never...
Oh, she's a lot more insane in this version. Didn't even get to see her. The Benedek saw her. What the hell? What did you see, Benedek? Because in the main game she was at least cooperative, right? She spoke through her sign thingies. Now she just opened the door, grunting and screeching.
If that was her in the house, maybe I should just try to draw her out.
Is that what you had in mind when you said to... Do you wonder how our parents feel now? Are you talking to yourself?
Do you wonder how our parents feel now? True, Father always detested you.
Oh,
so
you're
I doubt
screaming
she's
to...
surprised.
Okay.
But Mother, didn't she suffer enough in life? By doing this, you're torturing everyone, not just me.
So he's yelling to... hoping she's in the forest.
Is
Okay.
that what you had in mind when you said... What did you call this journey? Ah, yes, a gift for the soul and the mind. Now I understand what you meant. You want me to go insane, put me away in an institution for life. But why? Hiding in the shadows won't do any good for anyone. Come out and talk to me. Nothing. Just silence.
Are you gonna try and enter?
I should leave.
Okay. Well, if I try to go back to Vera's house, is he gonna want to? To go to the feral old woman? Yeah, no, I feel you, buddy. Okay, let's get let's get out.
And so I descended into the valley of the shadow of death.
Again, great song.
Oblivious of what this decision meant.
Meanwhile, Nikolay was already walking there.
Huh. She was right. This town really is a hidden gem. One that should have been buried so deeply as to never been found.
Wow.
Well, we're here now. So let's hear what our perpetrator has to say.
Also, kind of weird seeing the village in light. I think the entire main game it was always dark here. Now it actually looks decent. I think I'm only now noticing like the actual ground with the tiles. Were there tiles in the main game, or was it a dirt road? Why do I feel like it was dirt? Because this looks different to me. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Pig's eyes.
Exactly 30 pig's eyes inside a pig's bowel.
You counted them.
The image of the devil. The doll with horns.
Just because it has horns doesn't mean it's of the devil. Okay. Now, actually, fun story, since I'm a Lishi VTuber. Have some fun Lishi lore. Apparently, most Lishi were not ever described with having horns. That's probably something that was done by, the Christian church. To give Lishi horns, because, hey, who else has horns? The devil. So that was kind of their way of making people think that the Lishi are, demonic beings and should not be, revered in any way. Alright, so what's this then? Effigy.
Everything that's left of that tall figure, the inhabitants set on fire last night.
Let's just see all the things here.
A priest with a dagger in his hand. The inscription says it's even Kotar, the patron saint of the town, who lived from 1159 to 1218.
Can we go inside here?
Have no reasons to go in there.
No, I suppose not.
Despite being unreadable, it reveals this is some kind of municipal building.
Alright, so we were going to the tavern, I believe. Let's just go there. Alright, let's look at the windows first.
Have no intention to peek inside like a lunatic.
But you are a lunatic.
Gorski.
Of the mountain. Ah, Mojse is here. Well, I'm gonna read your comic in a bit, buddy. Watch all these things.
Strange lamp. It has an unusually long hook. It's barely noticeable, but a shiny object's in there.
Maybe you can use the hook on the lamp.
Don't know what it is. Can't reach it.
Oh, we don't have a hook. Okay, I'm not gonna leave talking to Mojse for the end.
They all portray the same person, with a distinctive small-sized head, hidden behind a thick layer of mist.
Or is it just dust? They look really dusty.
A woman's portrait? Hard to tell.
No, pig. More pigs. Seems to be a pig day today.
It was poorly embalmed, as several parts have already started to decay. A mock-up of a strange tree with red spiked leaves and upward branches. The only thing that makes this place look barely decent.
And grab the axe, you psycho.
Given the situation, you might need it.
Leave it.
I mean, yeah, it's his axe. Like, why would you think you can take it? Dumbass.
Huh. There are several slips of paper in the fissures between bricks.
No, so this time he actually wants to read them. So he didn't want to in the main game.
Louder, shadows have forms. Oh God, have mercy on me, for I fear the thing that possesses me. Fascinating. Is this a wall of prayers?
Can you read the other ones?
Son and husband, just make my agony go away. Forgive me.
Oh wow.
I'm here at your feet, with you in my heart. From the day I arrived, life's been a blessing, and the town a dream. I thank you for that.
I don't remember what these prayer words in the main game. I'm not sure if they're the same.
We are all captives of this place, imprisoned souls waiting for our Savior. Let him descend into the valley. Save us. Give us the light.
They just keep going.
Darkness, shrieks, tremble, agony. You have left me in the mines, and now I have no God anymore. My vengeance is close. My days are nearly
How
over,
many are there?
and the nights are near. So let me thank you for everything you've done. I choose to live in darkness. I choose to be safe. Yesterday, I followed a swarthy old woman into the forest. I don't know if it was an apparition. I don't know the reason why I did it. It was all blackness and silence. My heart is dark now. My soul is cursed. I can feel it. Have mercy on me, for I had such a weakness of faith. The dead are disappearing and the believers are dying. For the love of humanity, do something, Almighty.
What do you mean the dead are disappearing? Where are they? Are they being taken by the
He who
Saboran?
confesses obtains mercy. I was lost until I gave myself to the Lord. But now I've been redeemed by the perfect blood of my child.
Okay, let's see other things.
A set of butchering knives, poorly cleaned and partly rusted.
So I know what the cleaver does in the main game.
It leads into a gloomy back room.
Is he gonna give the cleaver again? Hello, Davor.
Davor.
Hey, Nikolay. Welcome to
Nikolay?
my tavern.
What do you mean, Nikolay?
Congratulations.
When in the history of ever has the name Nikolay
Told you,
been a thing?
You should have come in last night.
I'm curious. Do you consider yourself a taxidermist?
A what?
You know
Taxidermist.
what that is,
A
Davor.
person who preserves dead animals for the purpose of being put on display.
Oh, no. It's because of that head over there. No. That's just an exception. I loved that pig.
So that one had the privilege of a quick death.
He died of natural causes. Why?
Do you remember telling me last night about your procedure? You vividly described the sounds.
What are you
the
talking
scents,
about?
The images.
Now that you mention, I recall saying something, but It's what I do. Gotta feed the guests.
I feel like the voice actor for Davor is different. Or maybe this time it's a different voice, maybe. Either way, he sounds different. I'm not sure if the voice actor is different or if he's just putting on a voice, but...
Fair enough. And how do you feed yourself?
With love from people of this friendly community. What do you think?
No nightly hunting activities?
Oh, be our guest. Wait for the night and then go into the woods. Hear the silence and hunt the nothingness.
But you were taking a nap when I arrived and you looked tired. Suppose you didn't get much sleep last night.
Wrong presumption, my friend. I went to bed the moment you left. You know, the wine we had and all. Why are you asking all these strange questions?
I'm just worried about you. Let me show you something. I think you'll find it interesting.
The eyes, I assume.
What's that?
I'm the one who should be confused here. Why the number 30? Does it have a special meaning? Those eyes are the only proof I have. You see, someone took everything we had and left 30 pig's eyes in one of our bags.
Unbelievable. How did this happen?
It's a weird place, Saint
Do you
Kotar.
have any idea who our guy might be?
Oh, I don't. No, people around here are hungry, weak, misguided. It could be anyone. Even the priest. Especially the priest.
I think it could be someone who collects pig's eyes.
You think?
The coward who did that took advantage of the night.
You don't say.
And he knew we were heavily dazed by the wine you gave us. Must have watched us the whole time on the square.
But your wife didn't drink at all. She said it tasted like human blood. She didn't see him?
I wasn't.
Was
aware
it
that
human
she
blood?
didn't drink the wine. Maybe she saw him. I don't know yet.
Alright, a lot of tension between these two guys.
The procedure you described last night. I can't get it out of my head.
Which part exactly?
Yeah, which
All of
part?
it. The agonizing shrieks, the scent of liquids, the
What procedure are you
images of
talking
piles
about?
of gouged eyes. How can you enjoy that?
What can I say? The more they suffer, the better the food.
Oh, he's talking about butchering animals?
Is that the reason? Why are you worried about me?
No, not really. What worries me is the peculiar coincidence that both the perpetrator and you knew about our impaired condition and the house we were staying. And you both have a very particular fixation for pig's eyes.
What are the odds?
Let's stop pretending, friend.
About what?
Give me our stuff back, and I'll be out of your way.
Are you accusing me of something?
To be honest, I just need my pills. You can keep the rest. No one's gonna accuse you of anything.
And I need you to leave. Now.
Not without my morphine.
What I really meant is that you should leave this town. It's not safe for the likes of you.
Are you threatening me now?
Like our prophet always says, this town is hanging tightly on the edge of hell.
Can this prophet of yours foresee what's gonna happen if you
Well, I guess we
don't
can
help me
ask him.
get
He's
my
right
pills
behind
back?
us.
I'll ask him. Mojse, crawl your way out of the grave.
It's hanging loosely, not tightly. This town's hanging loosely on the edge of hell.
help our friend get his stuff back. And don't mind him for having insulted you.
What?
You said I'm a taxidermist because of his crippled state and that he looks like a corpse put on display.
That is not the truth.
God has taken away many things, but hearing is not one of them. Talk to me. I can help you.
I feel like Mojse sounds different too.
So, how can you help me?
You first.
I don't understand. First me what?
What's so special about that morphine of yours?
Oh,
Don't you know already? Aren't you a prophet?
I am. But I want to hear it from you. See if you deserve my help.
Still pretentious.
I have these headaches. It's like storms.
See, that's a lie.
I'm having one from the moment I woke up. It's unbearable. It's frightening. But I keep it to myself.
Still not the truth. But what I really asked is, why do you want exactly those pills?
I'm not a local. Where would I find morphine in this, like you call it, place at the edge of hell?
Nikolay, what's so special about them? I want to know that.
Is he a psychologist too?
My wife gave them to me.
Ah, finally some truth.
That's what makes them
The
special?
pouch where they were placed in. I need both back.
What if she's the perpetrator? You said it yourself. You didn't know that she didn't drink the wine. Maybe you don't know.
No, that's not possible. She wouldn't. Are you going to help me or not?
Like I said, you first.
Well, what more do you want to know? Like,
I already told you what you wanted to know.
That was nothing. First, you help me, and then I'll help you.
How do I do that?
By doing something.
yeah, tell me what the something is, Mojse. Stop
You'll
wasting
help me
time.
by going against your friend here. That's unusual.
He's not my friend. I'm only here because I need to eat.
Makes sense.
And I never said he's your perpetrator. I just said I'll help you.
What do you want?
The truth about October 28.
That was yesterday. Is this about my wife? Again?
No. It's about what this town did and is still doing. What did you see last night on the square?
Yeah, yes, what did we see?
People prayed together, chanted, rang their bells, and then set the effigy on fire.
They call it a celebration of life. I say it's a centuries-old celebration of lies. Go out and find out all you can about October 28.
You want me to ask people what they know? Why, if all they know are lies?
Correct. You'll show me that lie, and then I'll tell you the truth. And only then I'll tell you what really happened last night.
So I gotta go around. Well, I mean, there probably aren't many NPCs here, so we'll see who we're gonna talk to. Who should I ask?
Who should I ask?
Anyone, I guess.
Anyone.
Yeah, that.
People around here know more about the town's past than their own present.
Why don't you tell me the truth?
You have to learn the lie first. Merit my help.
God, everyone here is so annoying.
I'll do it.
Alright.
Don't you move. It won't take me long.
Remember, the truth is always painful. Sometimes even horrible.
So can we ask Davor first? Are you one of the people we can
It's a
ask?
waste of time talking to him.
Okay, so no. Oh wait, hold on. Cleaver? Can I grab it?
Right in front of his eyes.
Ah. The axe again?
Can't do it.
Yeah. Okay, let's get out. Who are we supposed to ask? Oh, there's Ida, I suppose. Let's try her first.
Hello, lady.
Alright, the shop is
Hello there.
mostly the same.
Please, feel free to have a look around. And if you need anything, just ask.
There's a weird noise in this place. Let's just see everything.
And its surrounding nature.
What are these, plants?
Some plants drying out.
Were they here before? I don't think they were.
Miniatures of medieval torture chairs and church bells. Strangely eerie for a priest robe. There's lots of stuff on this one. Miniature torture wheels, statues, crosses.
Yeah, because those things belong together. Torture equipment and crosses. Animals too. Cute. Nikolay.
Mountain animal figurines and dirty tankards.
Okay, I'm not sure what the
Imitations of medieval
weird noise is.
executioner masks.
Sounds like something is being grinded. Or grinded. Ground. Yeah, ground, I think is the right one.
Salamander. Eyeless.
Tiny tree. Oh, it's the radio.
It's blood red and growing out of a woman's head. Fascinating idea. An old radio receiver.
That's where the noise is coming from. Okay, now I get it.
Excuse me?
Yes?
Alright, what do we have to ask?
I need to talk.
Yeah, it's also very annoying.
Sure. Just a moment.
Okay, there we go.
What can you tell me about October 28?
Wait a minute. I know you. You were here last night. You dragged your sister away from me.
I didn't drag my wife away. I gently asked her to join our company.
Oh, it didn't look that way.
I don't want to sound rude, but can we please go back to my question?
Sure. How can I help?
So why did she think she's his sister? Did she confuse him and Benedek?
Tell me about October 28.
Oh, it's a graceful and dreadful day for the town. Certainly the most important one. The story goes way back to the Middle Ages. A time when the fate of Sabr was in the hands of a single man. Eventually,
Kotar?
only centuries later, that man became the patron saint of this beautiful little gem.
Kotar.
That's correct. Even Kotar, a priest of the town back in the days.
You mentioned the Middle Ages and a strange name. What was it again?
Sorry, but something's bothering me. You said you didn't drag your wife away.
I said that.
But I remember you pulling her violently to the side, and then making her drink wine from that lurid bottle.
Alright, so we're finding out new things about last night, not just about October
That's not
28th.
what happened. And she didn't drink that wine at all.
You sure?
I am. She said it tasted like blood.
Maybe
And
I
how
got it
would she
all
know
wrong.
that if she didn't drink
Maybe
any?
She did something wrong, and you had all all the right to act like that. But she looks so easy to scare. Weak and vulnerable. Like a butterfly.
What an odd thing to
She
say.
also tends to fly away from me when around people. It's not polite at all. Now, I asked you about that strange name.
Yes, Sabr. The old name of the town. Ancient. Some stories tell it predates even Christianity itself.
How's Sabor related to October 28?
That name was forbidden, and it still is. Forbidden by the same entity which, ironically enough, never recognized the new name. Oh, it's a long story.
What? What does any of that mean? Let's hear about the entity.
Let me just... You know, I apologize, but my thoughts wandered back again. Where's Victoria now?
I don't know!
No,
Could you
screaming.
Stop asking me stupid questions and just tell me what I need to know.
Oh, you're getting
Can you do
violent.
that? What's wrong with you
Jeez.
people? How should I know where she is?
I'm sorry. She's not with you, and I thought...
Just stop wandering anywhere with your thoughts. And be so kind to turn that thing dead this time. It's driving me crazy.
I thought it would make you feel positive, like it makes me.
How does it make you feel positive?
I may have overreacted. Don't mind me.
It may?
It was a stressful night.
I've warned Victoria about that house. I suppose you couldn't get any sleep.
The opposite. I was trapped inside a dream. Please, you were about to tell me.
October 28th is the day when Ivan Kotar died.
Don't you celebrate life on that day?
The town glorifies the ending moment of Kotar's long sacrifice for our ancestors, and thus life for us all.
You sure there's truth in that? Seems like a strange ritual.
Personally, I'm not sure. I don't believe everything they say, except for the way Kotar died.
You got my attention. How did he die?
It's still on? The hell?
Apologies, I don't know how this happened. It's turned off. He was beheaded by the Vatican's emissaries.
Why?
I guess that's what they did back then to heretics. I don't know. I'm not the right person to talk to about the past.
No, you do seem a little bit too afraid.
Then I won't take any more of your time. Thank you. You've been more than helpful.
Alright, so that's enough of
Everything
her.
you need to know. Now go talk to Mojse.
Oh, so it's just one person we gotta talk to.
And lady,
Yes.
why don't you turn that radio back on? Shouldn't have listened to me in the first place.
It's all right.
Oh, at least he admits it. At least he kind of knows he's a jackass. Alright, I spoke with everyone who's in the village, Mojse.
I've learned about October 28.
It's what you had to do.
What do you want now?
Have patience. I've almost reached the light.
Are you dying, Mojse? Oh, there's someone in the window.
He must have left moments after I went into the house.
No, it's Benedek.
And yes, he left. He lied again. But this rules him out. Someone else was inside the house. I'm not going back. Not before I'm convinced that was Victoria who disappeared into the woods. Maybe I should talk to the shopkeeper and ask if she saw her.
Alright, let's talk with her. This lady is not having a peaceful day, huh?
These torture chairs and bells are really something. Created faithfully down to the smallest detail. Repulsive, shabby and dirty, intimidating. The crosses were manually engraved into the bells. Statues, crosses, bells with inscribed crosses, and torture wheels that seem like faithful recreations of the real ones. Used beer mugs and wooden animal figurines that look so unnatural, like they've been made from memories.
Okay, I'm not gonna go through every single item here.
Madam?
Let's talk.
Hello there. Please take a... Do I know you?
Where is she? She doesn't recognize him.
I feel like we did. You remember me. My name's Ida.
No, madam, I've never been in this town before.
You all right?
How should I ask about Victoria?
Directly, I would say. What do you mean? How should you ask? Just ask her. Have you seen my sister?
You'll have to excuse me.
Take care. I'm always here.
Wait, that was a...
Can we continue our conversation?
That was a leave thing? I thought you were excusing yourself for something else.
Sure. What can I do for you?
Where is everyone?
Everyone who?
Everyone in the village.
This square was brimming last night. Where's everyone today?
Sorry. You got me confused. I'm still convinced I've seen you before. But if I did, then... You know, that is a strange question you're asking because in this town, everyone knows where everyone else is.
No, we're strangers. Why would we know? We just got here yesterday.
Where would that be?
In the church or behind their own walls and windows. You really are a stranger. Incredible. But at least you're here now.
How is that incredible? What are you talking about?
We're at a loss. Did you see the big fire last night? Oh, that's what I mean. Who could miss such a beauty?
What's wrong with you, lady?
Their gazes and voices. Horrible.
And did you see the people? Everyone spoke and breathed as one spirit. It was... I simply adore the town's day. That's what you've been expecting to see again today, right? But I'm afraid it only happens.
So people don't just walk in the streets and go shopping?
To find a woman, but since you're mentioning last night, let me just ask you first. Father Imre had no idea into what kind of place Victoria was about to take me. This could be my only chance before leaving to get some details about the town for him.
So, I'm listening.
What about these masks you have here?
The executioner mask? What about them?
Last night, every single person was wearing one.
Oh, because they're mandatory. Every inhabitant gets one the day they are born.
Like a coat. Exactly like a coat.
Why?
Because there are still people who believe these masks repel, ward off evil beings from one's soul.
What's the meaning of the robe and the bells around its waist?
The inhabitants of this town regard themselves as Kotar's disciples. And so, they dress like the Seven Ones. You saw the grotesques on that building? It's them. They are the sacred seven disciples of Eve on Kotar.
But why was everyone dressed like that last night? What does it mean?
The appearance of the robe strikes fear into evil beings, while the noises of the bells tortures them.
Yeah, that's exactly the Bulgarian tradition of the kukiri.
No one's
That's
allowed
the exact
to take
logic.
part in the ritual on the town's day without a mask and a robe.
Yeah, you need to put on a
No
costume.
one's allowed not to take part because it glorifies the life of our patron saint.
Who are the evil beings you mentioned?
I don't know. I guess anyone can be evil, right? But if they're really among us, then they are in hiding.
Last night, you were the only person on the square without the ornaments. You didn't participate in the ritual?
That's right. I never participate. It's too bizarre for me. Everyone respects that. So
If you were
they allow
born
me
here, then
not to take part.
why do they allow you not to take part?
You believe a mask can protect you?
A mask and a strong faith in God. That's what people truly believe. For centuries already. The things I said could sound strange. I guess even scary for a stranger. But believe me, I have never felt or seen anything but love in Sveti Kotar.
I don't believe you. I needed just one night to feel and see quite the opposite.
Wait a minute. How do you know I didn't wear any ornaments?
Because he was
I saw
here?
you talking to a woman, the one I said I was looking for earlier.
All right. Can I help you with that?
Did you see her today?
Who is she? I talked to a lot of people yesterday, and many didn't show their faces.
Well,
She's
she showed her
blonde,
face,
short brown
I would
hair,
assume.
and wears glasses, and she wore a coat.
So just like you, not a local. Wait, you mean Victoria?
I don't know, could be. Well, I mean, you don't know. Like, just tell her she's my sister, yeah.
I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Did you see her?
I did, yesterday. Why?
What about today? You sure she didn't pass by?
Why is Benedek coughing?
I don't know. You know, as soon as no one's around, I tend to get lost in this book of mine. Now, but wait a minute. If Victoria passed by, I'd know that, believe me. She would have said hi at least.
I have a feeling she's lying.
She's a good friend of mine.
Like I said, a friend? They talked only for a half an hour last night.
Why are you looking for her?
I wanted to talk to her last night, but then she got lost in the crowd.
Oh, but I still don't understand. Why do you want to talk to her? Do you know her?
Maybe I do. I'm not sure. I need to...
What are you talking about, Benedek?
You should have someone take a look at you.
I need to... How do you breathe in this place?
Why?
I think it's the fog. It's like it's trying to grind my lungs to pieces.
That's horrible and strange. But I guess it's a good thing you're just visiting then. The fog never leaves this valley.
I was trying to say I need to find that woman and talk to her, and then I can leave this place
Just
forever.
tell her she's your sister, dude. Why are you hiding
It
things?
still bothers me. If you're just visiting, where have I seen you before?
Maybe I should ask for directions. If Victoria is somewhere around here, I don't know where to look for her. Where could a stranger possibly go in this town?
I thought you said you wanted to leave. Oh, sorry. You want to find Victoria? Well, I don't know. I guess you could. This is a small town. but very old, ancient. There are a lot of interesting places one might visit. If she's still here, and if she's sightseeing right now, then I don't know. It's hard to tell. Explore the town.
Most places here are forbidden for some reason.
Why?
For one thing, you won't find Victoria there if she didn't ignore my advice. But also, listen. Can you guess what it is?
Static? A hum of insects? That's what this thing is?
A hum of insects?
Nocturnal insects, yes. Oh, you're the first person to answer correctly. How'd you know? Anyway, years back, after I started working in our little family shop, I heard this sound for the first time. And it never went away. It never stops, not for a moment, day or night.
That's worrying, you know that, right?
Complaining, really. It helps me block the outside world and stay positive. But isn't it weird?
It is, yes. Very weird.
How's this sound related? Why should we stay away from the forest and the mountain?
There's a decree in force. It forbids anyone to visit the forest of Carcassonne or the mountain of Utev.
A decree?
The proof of faith. Every person, no matter whether being a local or a visitor, must abide by its words or suffer the consequences. But if you ask me, I don't know the reason they're forbidden. Because I keep
Now you must have been given some kind of reason, right?
If the forest is really dead, like they say it is, then where's the sound coming from? It's not a radio signal.
No, so this isn't a recording of some kind? It's coming from somewhere? Yeah, I thought it was recording on tape too.
You must have it recorded on tape then.
No, what? This radio doesn't even have
I don't know what your radio you're using.
Then it's a radio signal. What else could it be?
Somebody hijacked a radio.
Look behind you, in the far distance.
Why should I?
Just trying to explain.
Okay. I guess we're gonna turn around. Hello, Nazco. How are things? Very eerie. They're very weird in this game. I don't even know what's... Even though I played the main game already, I'm very confused what these people are doing. Let's turn around.
Focus your sight well enough. There behind the clouds of fog, you'll see a massive rock. That rock is just part of the insurmountable wall that surrounds this town.
So you're trying to suggest it's not possible for the sound to be coming from a place beyond. I doubt that.
That's too tough. The mountain I mentioned before. It devours anything that tries to come our way. And this town doesn't have stations of any kind because we're stuck in the past. So it can't be a local radio signal either. I'm convinced the source of this sound is located somewhere deep inside the forest.
What makes you think that?
I feel like I can trust you.
You really shouldn't.
You know, I often visit the forest to find these cheerful insects. So far, I haven't been able to locate any of them. And I haven't seen any animals there either.
So a mysterious radio signal that's coming from seemingly nowhere.
Far from being dead. It's just a different kind of energy. That's all.
A different kind of energy?
I don't know. But I've been there and nothing bad happened to me. So how do you explain that?
Maybe it did, but she just doesn't know it yet. I should keep away from her. She's strange and didn't help me at all.
Jeez. Always judgmental, aren't you, Benedek?
Madam,
Jeez.
I have to leave now.
Already?
I really have to go.
Thank you for the gift sub.
Wait.
Thank you so much.
You didn't tell me your name. Maybe it'll help me remember where have I seen you.
Madam, who I am is irrelevant. I just want to be left alone.
Why don't you want to deal with her? What's wrong with
Maybe
you?
I should just follow Nikolay. Eventually he should lead me to Victoria.
Literally, what's wrong with you, Benedek? Alright, anything else to say to Ida?
Ask her.
Yeah, nothing. Okay, let's get out of here. Let me guess, Nikolay is not inside anymore. He left, didn't he?
I'm not going through that door.
Oh, you said to follow Nikolay, so Nikolay's in there.
Nikolay hasn't moved an inch. He's still standing in front of that handicapped man. Why is he doing that?
Oh, go inside and find out.
A shadow has appeared. Again.
What shadow? Where?
A shape in the darkness.
An apparition?
Does it mean Benedek?
A man. He's doing nothing. Just staring at me from above.
Then go for the light. Save yourself.
I'm close. The threshold is not that far away.
This is taking an eternity. You should find a way to push him out of there. Wherever he is.
I think it's more metaphorical, because you actually can't see Benedek at the window here.
Let's try.
Mumble prayers, nudge him. I said mumble prayers, why are you nudging him? Oh. I'm gonna assume that's an actual prayer. Yeah, I have no idea what any of that is. Did Mojse actually like die right here?
Mojse? Open your eyes. Talk to me. Like he's not even here.
I guess either he died sitting down or he's in deep meditation. Davor, tell me he's alive.
It's a waste of time talking to him.
Okay, not talking.
After waiting for so long, not leaving without talking to Mojse.
Yeah, well, how?
Nothing worked. What about that light he mentioned? What could that possibly mean?
Is it the fireplace?
The only thing that makes this place look...
A lamp. Okay, can it grab the lamp?
Strange lamp. It has an unusually long hook. Maybe it has something to do with the light Mojse's trying to reach.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Can I grab it?
What happened? Where's
You're
the
a
light?
weird man, Mojse. So the light he was talking about was the lamp.
What have you done?
I turned off the lamp. What do you mean? It's a lamp. You can turn it off and on.
I apologize, but something had to be done to get you talking.
You must...
Yeah, we were having a conversation. It's a lamp, Mojse.
I just quenched a flame.
Actually, you just mangled a worm.
What?
That wasn't a mere flame. And this is not just a
No, they are. They are.
What's so special about this lamp?
You people wouldn't believe what I've seen and felt in that damned place. But I must not forget. I have to go down there each day and relive everything all over again. Misery. It didn't cease to shine since that fateful day. Not for a moment. And then you show up and decide it is time. That flame saved my life that day, and has kept my hope alive ever since.
Hey! You still there? I just remembered. Come here, quickly!
It is time for you to leave, Nikolay.
No.
And the name isn't Nikolay. Why would you say it that
I
way?
want to keep my word.
You pathetic, crawling thing. What are you doing? He's part of the herd that left you rotting down there.
He needs to learn the truth. Mostly about himself.
Yeah, he literally just got here. What herd is he a part of?
You don't know anything about me.
You're not a deacon. And you really need your pills for the pain. You don't need them to actually curb the fear.
No, I don't. Now, tell me, what do you want from me?
You have to behead someone.
The hell? Okay, what do you want, Ida?
What are you doing at that window?
So you did see that woman
I was stalking people.
What?
You yelled you remembered. Do you remember that she was here today? Where did she go?
Oh no, it's not that. I've already told you. I haven't seen her. I'm sorry. But now, I remember where the two of us met before.
I should leave, madam.
He's not interested.
Wait. You said you've never been here before, I know. But you have. We've met in Carcassonne way too many times to make me forget your face and voice.
Oh?
Like I said, I've never been in this town before.
You did. You came to me in my dreams.
Oh, in your dream.
The dreams
Oh,
I
this just
have
became weird.
always start the same way. I find myself in the woods, daring not to move.
Are we
I've
soulmates?
just seen something horrifying, but my mind refuses to tell me what it is. I tremble with fear and groan in despair. At this point,
So
I
thank you
either
for another
succeed
gift sub,
to get
lobster
out,
legs. Thank you so much.
or more often than not, I am staying trapped in the agony of my unconscious mind.
Why are you telling me this?
I dread to dream. And it's been like that for years now. But sometimes the agony is replaced by happiness. It happens when in the middle of the forest blackness, you appear, flying noisily towards
Oh,
me.
flying. Fly as an angel? Yeah, let's not go that far, Benedek. You're not angel level. Not even close.
You always approach me in the form of a moth.
What?
What?
Yeah, what?
A strange moth, I'd say, with two faces. The one on the back side of the head looks just like a human skull, I guess.
Lady, what's wrong with you?
The moth is a symbol of wickedness. That couldn't be me. You're either lying or insane.
Oh, no. I didn't say.
I'm Brother Benedek.
I don't understand the meaning of the skull, but you are not an evil appearance in my dream. You're a good being.
I'm a servant of God, the Order of St. Paul, the first hermit.
My fear and despair dissolve into joy and hope when you appear. You always help me get through the night.
But if he's a moth, then how do you know it's him?
Just a moment. Benedek? You said your name is Benedek.
I didn't say my
He didn't say his name, no. He's been dodgy the entire
I heard
time.
it. You...
I don't have anything more to say to you.
Okay, she
You're
got...
victorious, brother.
I am.
Oh, she knows everything. Okay.
Why haven't you said so before?
Yeah, why, Benedict?
Because I don't know you and I don't trust you.
You know, And now I might have an idea where your sister is.
So you were lying to me the whole time? I knew it.
I didn't know who you were either, so I had to lie. I honestly haven't seen her today, but last night she seemed obsessed with the idea of going to the lake today.
Why would she do that? Mere sightseeing?
Yeah, the nerve to judge somebody else when you were judging them.
There's nothing to see there. Maybe she just liked the view.
How do I get there?
Take a left from here, then just follow the path through the woods. It's a short walk. There's an old man selling fish. You can ask him if he saw her. His name's Arson. And since you're going to talk to him, could you do me a favor? To fetch something for me? Just tell him I sent you for Friday's meal. With everything going on yesterday, I completely forgot about it.
Why would I do that? Why didn't you go earlier today? Why don't you go now?
I can't.
And she's got work to do, man.
I'm waiting for my father. He's gonna be here any time now.
No promises, madam.
I mean, maybe he's gonna be dead.
It's just one fish. And if you do this for me, I'll show you my gratitude by giving you a brochure of the town.
I don't need your gratitude. Like I mentioned before, as soon as I find Victoria, I'm gonna leave this place forever.
No, you won't. The brochure contains a detailed map of the town and its surroundings. Trust me, you'll find it useful. You'll see.
I guess we will see.
Should I go to the lake? I don't trust her. I could just wait for Nikolay to come out.
How is the coat? The coat's doing great. I haven't actually seen the coat in this DLC yet, though.
And one last thing. How was your visit to the Grimolda Castle?
I've completely forgot about the exhibition.
Didn't go there, I don't think.
Victoria bought 3 masks from me, you know?
Why?
Because she had to. No one's allowed to enter the castle without a mask.
I mean, why are you asking? We were dead tired and just didn't make it there.
So you don't even know what happened. Come closer.
Oh, we're going back. Okay. So now we're back here again.
Someone fell from the castle's roof into the nearby chasm.
Why are you telling me
It's pronounced
this?
chasm.
I'm worried. I thought you were there. After this happened, no one was allowed to leave the castle for hours. It was a nightmare. People were shrieking and crying into the darkness of the halls and corridors.
Well, that sounds
I already told you we
awful.
didn't make it there.
You know, there are places in this town you can't visit without a mask. Grimolda is one of them.
I don't follow.
It's one thing to visit and leave. It's another to stay trapped for hours in such a place. Then I thought...
What? You thought what?
You sure Victoria didn't go?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
I mean, are the people still trapped
She did
there?
not. Why? We missed the exhibition. Fell asleep the moment we arrived at
Is
the
she
house.
still locked and not allowed to exit?
I think I saw her alone on the square later, after you left.
That's impossible. She didn't leave the house, and even if she did, that doesn't mean she
How
went
do
to
you
the
know she
castle.
didn't? You
Only
were
one
dead to
person
sleep.
slept in that bed upstairs, and I don't think that was her.
Did she give you the mask she bought from me?
She didn't, but that doesn't mean she visited the castle.
You know, some witnesses saw the fall, but...
She's around here somewhere, and she'll take me out of this town soon.
But it was so dark they couldn't tell if it was a man or a woman who fell.
Dun dun dun.
They must have found the body. Did they search for it?
They only found parts. Badly disfigured, unidentifiable.
So what are you telling me? Where do you think Victoria is?
They also found the head.
Okay, well that's more easily identifiable.
Didn't you just say the person was unidentifiable?
Oh, missing face.
Is skinless.
Yeah.
It was torn apart.
'Cause that's
before
what
the
they do.
falls. They don't know the identity yet.
Who would do such a horrible thing?
Someone inhuman. This was devil worship and witchcraft at work.
Witchcraft? How can you be so sure?
The authorities believe that person was a woman. A scrawny woman with short brown hair.
Wait, it's a woman? What are you trying to tell me here? Who is she?
And I'm sure it was devil worship and witchcraft because she wore a mask above her skinless face. But it wasn't an executioner's mask. No, it was...
A yellow mask.
The yellow mask.
Roll credits. Oh, we actually are rolling.
We believe in you. You've come this far, to the end of Saint Kotar, the Yellow Mask. But this is just a prologue of the story we want to tell. The beginning of a long and dark journey of change, full of twists and fateful choices. For us, the storytellers that gifted you this free prologue, your support is crucial. Help us to tell the story of Saint Kotar. Support us on Kickstarter. We fear nothing, for you are with us.
Alright, so this wasn't just the original prologue, this was like the proof of concept that they posted on Kickstarter. I guess they made this and then they needed more funding, so they went to Kickstarter. I guess that's what happened. No, but I was mostly kidding about the roll credits. That's a joke from CinemaSins. Dropping the name of the game, or the name of the DLC in this case. Oh, I have the voice talents here. Ah, no, yeah. Let me read the things, damn it. Well, okay. Well, that was the original prologue, I guess. That was what they released on Kickstarter before making like the actual complete game. Very, very different vibe. Nikolay is much more different, much more insane. Benedek, still kind of a bitch, honestly. I know they definitely went in a different direction from what the original plan apparently was. Which, I'll be honest, I am curious how they were going to continue this version too, because it's definitely different. But what we did get was very bizarre too. I'm still not sure what the hell even happened. But thank you for being here. Thank you for sitting through with this weirdness. Because the problem with this is because I played the main game, I was very confused where this DLC, what the original plan was. So but I still enjoyed it.